Welcome back once again, ladies and gentlemen. As promised, now we will be building our first custom level. Of course, we will not be building the whole game again. That means we can simply go back to the quick play scene and select all of these game objects by holding Ctrl on our keyboard and selecting them, and then we can copy them and paste them into the level 1 scene. Right now we are going to have two cameras, so let's delete the old one and rename the new one to just be main camera. Now we have the same thing as in the quick play scene, so we'll be making a few adjustments, actually a bunch of adjustments. First, let's see what we have on the main camera. The main camera has the pin spawner script that spawns a pin prefab once we press the screen. Then let's go to that pin prefab and see the pin script that's attached to it. What this script does is, basically it makes the object fly and makes it stop once it hits the target, and if it hits another pin, it takes us to the quick game over scene. Now in the first level we don't want to be taken to this scene, we want to be taken to another one. However, if we added this script right here, we will kinda ruin the quick play game mode. So what we'll be doing is, I'll select everything in this script by pressing Ctrl+A on my keyboard, and then we'll copy everything. Let's go back into Unity and create a new script for the pin in the level 1 subfolder. And we can name this script level 1 pin script. Let's open this script up. Simply delete everything that's in the new script and paste everything from the last script. The only thing that we need to change here before we start editing it is the name of the class right here. This name needs to be equal to this name that you just created, or it won't work. So this is going to be level 1 pin script. And now we shouldn't be getting any errors. So if the pin collides with another pin in the level 1, we want to be taken to the level fail scene. Make sure don't make any typing mistakes here. And once you are done with that, let's save it and then go back to Unity. So this script is going to be attached to a prefab. However, if we remove this script right here and attach the new one, we will still ruin the experience from the quick play game mode. So what we need to do is we need to create another prefab. But don't worry, it's very simple. We simply need to select this prefab and then press Ctrl+D on our keyboard to duplicate it. And then we can remove this old pin script by right clicking it and choosing remove component and attaching the new script that we just created. And another thing that we need to do before this will actually work is go back to the main camera, and we see that the spawner script is still spawning the old prefab, so we need to replace it with a new one. Let's click play and see if this will actually take us to the right scene. Yeah, works good. However, if we want to play again, the level 1 button doesn't work. So let's fix that real quick. Save this scene by pressing Ctrl+S and then go to the level menu scene. Our level 1 button isn't working because we don't have any script that takes us to this level. Let's create one in the level 1 subfolder. We can call it level 1 button script. I think everybody is used to creating these kinds of scripts now, and I don't need to explain it all over again. Don't forget to save it, and of course don't forget to attach it to the level 1 button. Okay, so now we can play however many times you like. save this scene, and then once again go back to the level 1 scene. Since this is a different game mode, we will also need a goal in order to reach the next level. So let's create a new text. Right click in the hierarchy tab, choose 3D object, and at the bottom of the list choose 3D text. We can name it goal. Let's increase the font size to 200 and reduce the character size to 0.05. We want to type the goal right here, so let's type something like 20. That means in order to reach the next level, you must hit 20 pins into the target. Let's move it up here at the top. And in order to see it actually, we need to change the color to black. Okay, so now we have a goal that we need to achieve in order to reach the next level, but we have no way of implementing it yet. However, we already created a script that counts how many times we hit the target, so this is going to be pretty simple. The script is located on the target game object, and let's edit it so we can copy things from it. Select everything with Ctrl+A and let's copy it now. Now we need a new script in which we are going to implement these changes. We can call it level 1 target script. Open it up, delete this and paste the code from the last script. Don't forget to change the name. So let's see what we want to change in this script. Obviously we don't need the player prefs since the current score will not be saved for anything. We can delete it from the start method and from the update method as well. So what happens now? Whenever the pin hits the target, the score value will be increased along with the text. That means that after every hit we want to check how many times we hit so far. We will be using an if statement to check for the win condition. If score value has reached 20, that means if score value is equal to 20, we want to do something. And what we want to do is to change the scene. So let's import the scene management. And right here we want to call the scene manager to load a new scene called leveled success scene, if I remember correctly, and this should be everything for the changes so far. So let's save this. Now go back to the target game object, remove the old script and attach the new one. Now we also need to attach the score game object right here. And everything should be working fine now. So it says that the level has been unlocked now. However, the buttons still don't do anything and the levels were also unlocked before, so we'll need to adjust that as well. And that's where things get a bit more complicated. So we will leave that for the next lesson. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.